To go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And they'll be led out by a guy who has a couple years under his belt in the NFL, their third-year quarterback.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
And got him the win. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. Well, they come out and take a look at him. We will step aside for just a moment. Now Purdy. Open man is Samuel. Complete. And he'll be out right at the 35. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. Throwing here, Purdy. And that one into the hands of Ayuk downfield. A big play there for the Niners. 46 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here now, 2nd and 4. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. So not a lineman, but the tight end instead this time, drawing the holding call.
And more what you're getting with tight ends are guys who are much more receiver than blocker. They may be willing, but that might not be their thing. Oftentimes, they'll be the ones getting the penalties.
Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line. 3rd and 3. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Niners will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Moody good with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. This taken in at the goal line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10. At about the 32. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now it's gone. And that's going to be incomplete.
I want to see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Goff now to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. Now a first down throw, gone. And his throw here's incomplete. He's trying to get it to Amon-Ra St. Brown, but it's going to be second down. You look at this Niner defense. They're a tough unit to throw against, currently fourth toughest in the NFL.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for, this is what you practice for, this is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking on the #1 overall offense in the league.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. Detroit! Sam Laporta, his first touchdown on the year. And the Lions are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point put through by Boswell. And we are tied at 7. That time a 6-play drive. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Taken at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Purdy. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And he's wrangled down right at the 45, but they're into enemy territory. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the #3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Now, this defense for the Lions, they played extremely well last week in that win over Green Bay.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's what you would consider a goal for each and every defense, because if you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team because you expect your offense to score more than that. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course, but I have to say a very solid performance.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before it's brought down. 11 more yards there, and this methodical drive continues. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's Purdy. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Moody good with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Here comes Khalif Raymond from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Gibbs straight ahead. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. Goff. That is caught. And he is going to have a Lions first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
Meanwhile, Goff's throw going into the hands of Williams. And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. From the 50, it's gone. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Goff throwing again. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A very well-executed play. It goes for 29 yards. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs from 17 yards out. And the Lions are an extra point away from drawing level. Boswell good with the extra point, and we are tied at 14. So an 8-play drive covering 80 yards. And it was all capped off by a touchdown run from Jahmyr Gibbs. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Back onto the field comes this offense led by George Kittle. He's well on his way to a 1,000-yard season, maybe on pace to just tear past that, Charles. Defensively, they need to pay a little bit more attention to him?
Yeah, I think so, because remember, throwing the football, that can shred a defense quicker than anything else, because as soon as the catch is made, he still has the ability to, yards after catch, get downfield, gain even more, score touchdowns, all of that. This is going to be a lot of fun to watch as this progresses, to see how they defend him and how he changes up his game in order to try and keep getting open.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Purdy. His throw incomplete. Well, prior to that, he had hit his first 6 passes to start the game, so on a nice little run to begin.
It feels like this offense has carried its dress rehearsal into the game, because you do practice it, you do go through it, and in this case, it is clicking exactly like they drew it up.
They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Purdy to throw it on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. Looking for the out route. He's got it. Complete to Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a 1st down, 49ers. Purdy looking to throw. Again to the big tight end, George Kittle. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a 1st down. Purdy will set up to throw it here. That's caught by Ayuk on the slant. And down inside the 15 he goes. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he'll find his way down right around the 12. Brian Branch from the secondary in on the tackle. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They go play action here. Purdy. They'll roll him out right. That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers have moved down in front. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it's Deebo Samuel who caps things with a touchdown reception. Raymond now on the return. This taken in right around the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. On first down, Goff. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. It's taken to the 26. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. A handoff left. McCaffrey dancing away at the 35. Derek Barnes in on the stop. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Now 2nd and 5. Purdy now to throw. Ayuk bringing it in on the crossing route here. Touchdown! Brandon Ayuk, 34 yards. And the Niners will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Moody good with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it was Brandon Ayuk capping it off with the touchdown reception. This fielded right at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. The Lions now taking over late in this first half. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Now Goff on first down. Throw left side complete. That's Gibbs. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. 2nd and 7. Here's Goff. Open man right side is St. Brown. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. First down Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Throwing again is Goff. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Throwing on third. Gone.
That's to the left sideline and incomplete.
That's well done defensively. They get the pressure they needed on third down. All the receivers are locked up tight, and they force that quarterback to just throw it away.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away.
This is taken at the 15. It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt. 6 on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So we've hit halftime here in Santa Clara with the 49ers out in front. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports halftime. Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. Well, the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense has thrown at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Goff now looks to throw.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. He's to the 15.
Touchdown, Detroit! Jahmyr Gibbs. He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Lions come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
The PAT good. It would draw him closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense. No.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half.
But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
Lines up and lets it go for Samuel.
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown 49ers. Deebo Samuel, his second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year.
And the 49ers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Moody good with the extra point.
And the lead now up to 14. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone.
This taken in at the goal line.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
Khalif Raymond. He might score.
He will score. Touchdown, Lions. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Well, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Well, the 49ers settling in for their next drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards.
Shotgun now with Purdy.
That's going to be caught by Samuel. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Now Purdy.
Flushed out right.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the 1st. This is McCaffrey on the give. Able to avoid him at the 40.
And he'll get what he can up the middle. 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. From the 41, here's 2nd down at 7.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he will have the 1st down as he's brought down up near midfield. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. This offense #1 in the NFL in picking up 1st downs, and their run game got him another one there.
A really good stat to lead the league in, isn't it? Because if you keep picking up 1st downs, sustaining drives, that means you're controlling the football, controlling the clock, and letting your defense rest on the sidelines.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him.
And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down.
That's Foley Fadukasi who got in there and finished off the play.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
It'll be a 39-yard punt. Give them a good 10 yards on the return. And the Lions will take over.
Drive starts with a run from Gibbs.
And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
2nd down, and they go back to Gibbs.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
43 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Now Goff looking to change the play. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Counter play, here's Gibbs.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. To throw is Goff.
That's complete to Laporta.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
On fourth down, Goff.
That is caught. And he's going to be taken down. Remember, he needed 4 yards, and 4 yards is going to be what he gets as they do convert here on fourth down. So this offense able to convert on fourth, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. Hand off now to Gibbs.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Dre Greenlaw in there on the tackle.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's the Lions trailing, but with possession of the football as we get set to bring you the fourth quarter. Out of the gun, Goff.
And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 19. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
On the give, here's Gibbs.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
That's complete to Peoples-Jones.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and now we've got a 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
From the gun, here's Goff.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Lions are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now they'll audible to something else.
Now it's Goff. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, this defense knows. Fourth quarter, they need to make a play. That one was right for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
Again, Goff. And it's caught. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up.
Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal.
Montgomery is in for a Lions touchdown. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Now Brandon Ayuk ready to bring out the rest of this offense here for this upcoming series.
He's north of 150 yards in this game. He's been doing his thing, hasn't he?
That he has, and he's been enjoying himself. And it's the type of game that you get locked into a pretty good groove. May not be record-shattering, but it's the type of game that if you accumulate that throughout a season, you can be one of the top receivers in the game.
See how much they incorporate him here on this drive. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10.
Flush to his right. And returns it right back to Samuel. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause, to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
Sometimes in the run game, you can make the argument that quickness beats size. And how about the example right here?
A second down throw for Purdy.
He'll buy some time right. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. They give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. And everybody thinking about the possible field goal on fourth. It would be 58 yards from here. Third down, here's McCaffrey. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Following the fumble recovery, Goff. And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A well-executed 22-yard gain. And they'll run it with Gibbs. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
15 more yards there, and quickly another first down.
So they go pass, now they go run, and 2 plays resulting in really nice pickups.
Certainly sounds like a 50-50 deal, doesn't it? Sounds like great balance. Well, you know what all those coaches have told us over the years, Brandon, that balance is? It means doing what you want to when you want to. That play calling is working very well for them right now.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
They'll go again with Gibbs.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. By the way, you'd be looking at about a 47-yarder from here as they come up on an important third down. Here's Goff. And the Niners get there and bring him down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Here comes the Lions punter now. Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And they're looking at 4th down now in this tie ball game. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback.
Deebo Samuel trotting out with his offense to start this next drive.
And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it?
Right.
Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Again to the big tight end, George Kittle. And Kittle going to have a 49ers first down as the tackle going to be made up at the 37. Here's Purdy. Ayuk bringing it in on the crossing route here.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space and let them do what they do.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. To throw is Purdy.
They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Well, he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
We can't be totally sure that that was by design, but we do know that a lot of kickers like the ball in the right hash in order to kick the field goal.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Throwing, Purdy.
Sliding out of the pocket. That's to the right side. Oh, no, he lost the football.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Here's Purdy to throw.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's throwing it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
The home crowd here absolutely loves it, as they should, getting the field goal in the closing moments and likely going to get out of here with a W.
A W, celebrations all around. How about how everyone's going to leave this stadium, right? And you know something? He probably makes more money than most of the 60,000 people here, but they're all willing to buy him dinner tonight, aren't they?
Oh, they don't care. He's a man of the people right now.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
One last throw here for Goff. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play they were so backed up it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded because we've seen the improbable.